A warm welcome back from the weekend, everyone. I am Melissa Enoch here at the FMDQ studios in Lagos. All right, then let's begin with your news now. This Monday, in central banking news, the Bank of Uganda has held its central bank rate steady at 9.75% for the fifth consecutive year meeting, citing confidence in the country's improving economic outlook. In a post-MPC press briefing earlier today, Governor Michael Atingi-Igo said the bank has raised its growth forecast to between 6.5% and 7% for the 2025/2026 fiscal year, with core inflation expected to ease to the range of 4% to 5%. Let's listen to the governor speaking earlier today.
Maintain the central bank rate, CBR, at 9.75%, reflecting confidence in the improving economic environment, while core inflation averaged 3.9%, both remaining below the medium-term target of 5%. In October 2025, year-on-year headline inflation fell to 3.4% from 4% in September 2025, driven by declines in both core and food crops inflation.
In earnings news, South Africa's largest telecoms operator, Vodacom Group, has reported a 33% rise in interim profit to 15.4 billion rand for the 6 months ended September 30, 2025. The company said the growth was driven by double-digit service revenue increases and strong performance in financial services. Vodacom added that group service revenue rose 12.2% to 65.8 billion rand, while financial revenue growing to 20.3% to 8 billion rand. The group declared an interim dividend of 330 cents per share. Still on earnings, Liberia's telecom group Sonatel has reported an 8% rise in third quarter net profit to 311 billion CFA francs, driven by growth in data services, fixed broadband, and Orange Money. Revenue rose to 8.6% to 1.43 trillion CFA francs, while EBITDA after leases climbed 11.5% to 686.5 billion CFA francs. Operating cash flow increased 15.8% to 483.4 billion CFA francs. Investments grew 2.6% to 203 billion CFA francs despite new taxes, while mobile subscribers fell 4.4% to 39.4 million. In Kenya, new local content bill mandates foreign companies to source at least 60% of goods and services from Kenyan-owned firms and 100% of agricultural raw materials from local farmers. The bill also requires that at least 80% of employees, including skilled and managerial staff, be Kenyan citizens. Non-compliance will attract a minimum fine of 100 million Kenyan shillings for the company and a 1-year jail term for the CEO.
Let's now take a look at how the markets opened the week, starting off with the equities as usual. The Egyptian Stock Exchange has broken the 40,000 points barrier yesterday, with recording 40,821.96 points, with a strong increase of 2.18% compared to the closing of Thursday, though it fell by 0.97% today. In Nigeria, the NGX All-Share Index closed on the negative, down 0.46%. The Nairobi Securities Exchange slipped 0.80% to 190.54. In South Africa, the Johannesburg Stock Exchange surged 2.01%, while the Zimbabwe Stock Exchange is 0.22%. Finally, two metals prices. Gold surged 2.56% to $4,112.60. Copper gained 1.56%, and platinum jumped 2.87% to $1,593.60. Aluminium dipped slightly 0.06%, and iron ore fell 1.66% to $103.34 at Friday's close.
Grace, thank you very much for those market updates. And that's it on this Monday's edition of Money Moves. From all of us here at the FMDQ studios, we say thank you very much for watching and bye for now.